As a female physician, I know how hard it can be to navigate through the stressors of healthcare system. I have witnessed many changes that mostly increase the workload and burden of providers. After 20 years of working as an allergist, I was facing burnout and considered walking away from a successful practice until I was introduced to life coaching through a podcast. Yes, a podcast. I learned about changing the mindset, being intentional, and working towards impossible goals. It was absolutely transformative. I found my next calling. I went on and became a certified life coach myself. This is me giving back to my community, sharing what I learned and what I am still learning by combining my experience as a physician, a foreigner, and a woman. Let's do this. Welcome to episode 1 of the Resilient MD podcast and YouTube channel. Today, I want to ask you one simple but profound question. What would you do with more time? And really, why does this matter? Because for so many of us in medicine, especially as women, time feels like the one thing we can never get enough, right? We need more time to complete our patients' notes, more time to order labs, to review results, for writing prescriptions. Let's not forget communicating with patients, pharmacies, handling prior authorizations, reviewing imaging, managing inboxes, and there are the staff meetings, the administration tasks, the endless emails, and of course the peer-to-peer reviews. Oh yes. For those of you unfamiliar with it, that's when an insurance company denies your recommended treatment, and now you, a board certified physician, must call up their provider, sometimes from a completely different specialty, and make your case. Yes, it's exhausting. And here's the real kicker: most people don't see any of this. They think that once the patient visit ends and the patient leaves, our job ends too. Honestly, I thought that too before I started practicing. Even in medical school, I had no idea how much of a physician's life is actually non-clinical. We go into medicine to help people, that's our focus. And it's a rude awakening when we realize how much of our energy is pulled into everything else. So, why is having more time so important? Because it's not just about scheduling, it's about sovereignty. Time is not just a resource, it reflects what we value. And the truth is, most of our time is shaped by urgency, not intention. So pause and ask yourself, if I had even one extra hour a day, what would I do with it? Would I sleep? Would I read? Stretch? Journal? Breathe? Just breathe. Would I actually see my family instead of just coexisting in the same space? This isn't about doing more. It's about feeling more human again, feeling like yourself again. Let's talk about how to start making that shift, even inside a system that feels impossible. My first tip for you is to embrace imperfection. There is no perfect version of this life, not in medicine and not anywhere. Compromise is part of the deal. And that is not failure. That's strategy. That is survival. Ask yourself, what can I allow to be good enough today so I can protect what truly matters? My second tip for you is to reclaim the small moments. We wait for vacations to reset, Find some micro moments in your day that come back to yourself. Like 5 minutes for a quiet coffee, 10 minutes for journaling, standing outside for a minute between patients, taking some like 3 deep breaths before opening an inbox. Small things done often enough can change how you feel in your life. Okay, my third tip is to start sharing the load. This one is huge, and I'll go deeper on it in tomorrow's episode. But for now, here's the truth. You don't have to do it all yourself. Not at work and not at home. Here's a secret for you. Delegating isn't laziness. It's about leadership. Whether it's asking your MA to handle non-urgent messages or getting support at home, this is about honoring your bandwidth. So I ask you again, what would you do with more time? I hope today you realize that these small shifts you could make will help you take back a sliver of your schedule, your sanity, yourself. Remember, you don't need permission to protect your time. You don't have to earn rest. You are allowed to be more than efficient, and you are absolutely allowed to be whole. By the way, this series will be amazing and will help you reclaim more time for yourself. Don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow's episode where I'll talk about exactly how we can share the load because you were never meant to carry it all alone. Until then, take one micro step toward your time. You deserve it. I will see you tomorrow. But before you go, don't forget to grab the incredible guide that goes along with this entire series. You can get it at the link in the description or by visiting anamacdowell.com/guide. And if this episode was helpful for you, please could you do me a quick favor and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast or like this video on YouTube? It only takes a second and it will help me so much. I'll see you tomorrow.